Say the name Duke, and the first thing that comes to mind, basketball, with 4 titles in the last 25 years. But last fall, there was a reason to walk to the football stadium, too, as the Blue Devils had their first ever 10-win season and an ACC Coastal title. Ray Crawford here with managing editor Pete Fiutak.
Football team didn't lose to Mercer.
That is true. Fine. That's a good point. We're looking at traditional basketball powers and how they're going to be in football. So let's start with the champions in UConn. How are they going to stack up in football?
A little bit better. I mean, they got new energy, new attitude, new coaching staff from early last year. It's a team that could be a lot better because the conference is a lot worse. UCF's taking a step back. I like Cincinnati, but the American Athletic Conference is not exactly the SEC West. They can rise up quickly, and yeah, it wouldn't be that big a shock if they went from the doldrums to a pretty good season.
7 Final Four appearances since 1993 for Kentucky. Is football greatness
coming
on the horizon?
It's coming. You know what? It's not like if Missouri can win the East and Kentucky can do it too. But it's not the SEC West. Kentucky's got a little bit of an easier schedule, all things considering. The East isn't that bad. And Mark Stoops is recruiting really, really well. So I think the Wildcats are on the rise. They're not going to win the East. They're not going to be this year's Duke. But they can certainly mess somebody up.
When you talk about Michael Jordan's alma mater, North Carolina, obviously hoops comes to mind. Are they getting closer to those glory days with Mac Brown in the late 90s?
Well, why not? It's the ACC Coastal. They've got some dynamic playmakers. If Duke can come out of that division, North Carolina can as well. The big key is they're not in the Atlantic. They don't have to deal with Florida State. They do have to play Clemson in an interdivision matchup, but that shouldn't be that big a deal if they can take care of business. And again, if Duke can get out of the Coastal, North Carolina with this talent can absolutely do it as well.
Top rankings, top recruiting classes. Sean Miller has Arizona basketball back. How about Rich Rod in the football program?
Well, you know what you're going to get. It's going to be Rich Rod. It's going to be a lot of fun on offense, not a lot of defense at times. They're going to beat someone they probably shouldn't. They're going to lose to someone they probably shouldn't. But the problem is being in the Pac-12 South like that, they got to deal with UCLA, Arizona State, USC. They're going to be fun. It's Rich Rod. It's going to be a blast. They're just not going to win the South.
10 straight Big 12 titles for Kansas basketball. Any reason to be excited about Jayhawks football?
Yeah, basketball season's coming back again. You know, if you're Charlie Weiss and you're all about offense, have an offense. You know, they just don't. They have just not been able to find anything that consistently works. Now, they're going to be a little bit better, but still, if you're looking around the table and wondering who the sucker is, well, it's probably you if you're Kansas. The Big 12 is a lot better this season. Iowa State, Kansas, they're going to be duking out for the bottom.
Basketball, the unofficial sport of the state of Indiana. They haven't won a bowl game, though, in 25 years. They getting any closer?
No, well, they get closer to a bowl, but not getting any closer to actually winning the division. They're in the East. They got to deal with Michigan State. They got to deal with Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, Rutgers, Maryland. They're in the tougher of the 2 Big Ten new divisions. But with that offense, they're going to be a lot of fun. They're not going to, like I said, they're not going to win it, but they could be explosive, and they're going to screw someone up. That's got an offense you do not want to have to deal with.
Play the role of spoiler in 2014. Few thanks very much. Enter the Shark Tank if you dare. We're making the case for Todd Gurley to win the Heisman in 2014, but are our resident Sharks buying or passing? Check it out on CampusInsiders.com.